2025 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead emerges as a tribute to one of the most iconic eras in Harley history while embracing the refinements and performance of modern engineering. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a statement that bridges the gap between the golden age of American V-twins and today's high-performance, precision-crafted machines. For many riders, the term shovelhead conjures memories of the raw, unfiltered character of the original 1966 to 1984 models, known for their distinctive power delivery, mechanical personality, and unmistakable style. In 2025, Harley-Davidson has taken that spirit and reimagined it with a balance of nostalgia and innovation, making it just as relevant for today's roads as it was in the rebellious decades of the past. From the very first glance, the 2025 Shovelhead demands attention. The sculpted lines of the fuel tank, the teardrop profile, and the chromed engine components call back to the Shovelhead's original silhouette, but everything is more refined. The paint options include deep, heritage-inspired tones like vintage copper, midnight blue pearl, and classic black with hand-laid pinstriping, making the bike look like it just rolled out of a custom garage from the 1970s, yet without losing the crisp, modern fit and finish. The proportions remain low and stretched, giving it that long-distance cruiser vibe, while updated frame geometry subtly improves handling without betraying the old-school stance. At the heart of this modern legend lies the re-engineered Shovelhead V-twin engine, now brought to life with Harley's most advanced air and oil cooling technology. Displacing 1,868 cubic centimeters, it produces a wave of torque that hits low in the rev range, just like the originals, but now with smoother power delivery and far greater reliability. The engine retains the visual cues of the old Shovelhead heads with their distinctive rocker box covers, but inside, everything is precision machined for tighter tolerances and modern performance standards. Riders get the thumping exhaust note they crave, deep, percussive, and authentic, thanks to a specially tuned exhaust system that has been engineered for both character and compliance with emissions regulations. The ride experience on the 2025 Shovelhead blends the best of two worlds. You still feel that slow, deliberate heartbeat of the V-twin as you roll through the gears, but the vibrations are controlled, and the throttle response is sharper than anything the originals could have delivered. Harley's latest 6-speed transmission is mated to a slip-assist clutch, making gear changes smoother and reducing fatigue on long rides. An updated suspension system with adjustable rear shocks and a modern front fork setup means the bike can handle sweeping curves and bumpy roads with much more stability and comfort than its vintage predecessor. In terms of technology, Harley-Davidson has kept things subtle but meaningful. The bike features discreetly integrated LED lighting, which maintains the old-school shape of the headlamp and taillight but with vastly improved brightness and reliability. The instrument cluster is a blend of analog style and digital functionality. A large speedometer sits front and center with a small LCD screen tucked below it, providing trip data, gear position, and even tire pressure information without cluttering the retro look. Riders also benefit from cruise control, ABS, and selectable riding modes, allowing the Shovelhead to adapt to relaxed highway cruising or more spirited weekend runs. The seating position is pure Shovelhead tradition. Low-slung, wide handlebars, and forward controls that encourage an easygoing, stretched-out posture. The saddle itself is a work of art, crafted from premium leather with stitching patterns that pay homage to vintage Harley seats. Passenger accommodations are comfortable yet understated, with a removable pillion that can be swapped out for a luggage rack if touring is your priority. Harley has also ensured the bike is compatible with a wide range of factory accessories, so riders can outfit it for cross-country trips, urban cruising, or stripped-back minimalism. Perhaps the most impressive thing about the 2025 Shovelhead is its authenticity. While other brands might attempt retro-style bikes, Harley-Davidson has a unique advantage: it owns its history. This machine doesn't just look the part, it feels and sounds like the continuation of a legacy. The engineers worked closely with Harley historians and longtime Shovelhead enthusiasts to capture the tactile qualities that made the originals so beloved: the weight of the clutch lever, the timing of the exhaust pulses, the slight mechanical chatter at idle. But they've also eliminated the quirks that frustrated riders in the past, such as frequent oil leaks, inconsistent ignition timing, and heavy, clunky gear changes. On the open road, the Shovelhead's character truly comes alive. Rolling on the throttle produces that satisfying surge of torque, pushing you forward with an effortless kind of authority. It's not about top speed or lap times, it's about the connection between rider, machine, and asphalt. The exhaust note changes subtly as the revs climb, giving you an almost musical feedback loop that's addictive on long rides. And when you roll off the throttle, the deep burble that follows is pure Harley soul. Even when parked, the 2025 Shovelhead draws a crowd. People approach it not just because it's new, but because it stirs memories. Older riders recall the days when Shovelheads roamed every back road in America, while younger enthusiasts see it as a living piece of motorcycle heritage they can finally experience without the compromises of maintaining a decades-old machine. It's a bike that tells a story even when it's standing still. For Harley-Davidson, the 2025 Shovelhead represents more than just a model release, it's a celebration of continuity. It's a reminder that the brand can move forward without losing sight of where it came from. This motorcycle proves that heritage and innovation don't have to be opposites, they can coexist in a way that makes the past more vivid and the present more exciting. For riders who value authenticity, craftsmanship, and that irreplaceable feeling of a big V-twin between their legs, the Shovelhead is more than worth a test ride. It's a new chapter in a story that began nearly 6 decades ago and shows no signs of ending. The 2025 Shovelhead isn't a bike for everyone, and that's part of its magic. It's for riders who understand the language of chrome and steel, who appreciate that the best journeys are measured in memories rather than miles per gallon. It's for those who want to feel the same pulse of freedom that riders felt in the 1970s, but with the reassurance of modern reliability under them. It's not just transportation, it's an experience, a rolling monument to what Harley-Davidson has always stood for and what it continues to deliver. If the original Shovelhead era was about rebellion and raw individuality, the 2025 model captures that same independent spirit but refines it for a new generation. It's a bike that can take you across the country or just across town, but either way, it will make every ride feel like part of something bigger, a legacy you're now a part of. And that's the kind of connection you can't fake, no matter how many new models come and go. The Shovelhead name means something, and in 2025, it means more than ever.